YouTube, so we'll be live right about now. We're live. So you can go check us out. Marsha's already greeting you. So without further ado, let me say hello to this lady. Marsha, welcome. Just
Thank
hang on, just hang on,
you.
just hang on. Now you can say thank you. Hello to you.
Hello. Good afternoon. Sabona. Good morning. Alice. All the words.
It's good to have you on board, of course, and I'm so excited about this interview and especially this song.
Mm.
And I'm excited about you because I enjoy having you in the studio, enjoy you as an artist, as a person, and so much to you. En sit baie harde ook mense. Maar wat ek sê, hang gou maar so hou vas dat maar so wel klaar music opsit al. But
Uh,
so good to have you, and you are familiar to a lot of people because of EKC worship. If
yes,
I've got that right.
that's true.
Yeah,
Definitely.
but she's also branching out on her own, and of course you just heard that song "Stronger," fantastic song. She's actually a very good songwriter, I must say. Must say, baie goed.
Thank you.
Sê gou vir die mense wat sy peregrination nou so, what does it mean?
Your peregrination just means it's a very long journey that you are on. So
Yeah.
that's what peregrination means.
Okay, now you guys also know because people's probably thinking, that's a guy girl that's so
Groot woord.
peregrin. Yeah, so groot with peregrination, but now you also know.
Yeah,
Julle is nou soos drie keer, julle weet nou wat sy weet, né?
exactly. I'm over it now.
Almal weet. But okay, so let's talk to all of the people we. Okay, actually before I
Yes.
know we got Mr. Adrian.
Yes, we
He's doing all
do.
of the videoing there. So
Smile.
hello to your husband Adrian there.
Yeah, it
Also
is.
a fantastic singer and worshipper. But you probably want to greet some people before I land up in trouble and you
Yeah.
land up in trouble. I think you need to do what you need to do very, very quickly.
Hello everybody. Thank you to all the CCFM listeners, to Marco, to everybody online, to my EKC family, Pastor Donovan and Pastor Christine, my beautiful and handsome husband right next to me, and my mommy, Amarantha Leach, Auntie Randy. She loves the show, and I know she's listening somewhere. So hello, mommy. I hope you're well.
And then that's all the greetings done for now. But let's talk about Marsha, man. Let's talk
Mm.
about where this all began for you. Kom ons praat gou-gou.
So 8 years old, started singing at home in the mirror with my sisters, and then I was just in a family full of music. On the one side, you'll have the gospel, which is my mom. On the other side, you'll have the love songs and the old 80s jams. The Manhattans was my daddy, and then on the other side was the hip hop, my brother, and the pop and the old school. So there was different genres in my home. So that is where the love of music came to me. And from there I went to church, and I thought, okay, my mommy put me in church in the community project, the junior choir. I went there and I just learned how to do all of the arty things, the dancing, the singing, the poetry, the alles, everything in one. And that's where I just grew from there. And today I'm a singer, a songwriter, a journalist. I wear many hats, but that's where my love for music comes from.
And just in terms of what inspires you in your music, and when we talk about Stronger, I know there's a story behind all of that.
Mm.
So just to ask you about that, how far are you in terms of your healing? Are you okay after that? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if we had time, and we don't have that time
Yes,
today,
yes.
I'd like you to hear Marsha's story one day.
Mm.
It's an amazing story of overcoming, and then you hear the song Stronger. So
Yes.
sing it net omdat sy dit wil sing.
Yes,
Nie, weet.
definitely.
But maybe just touch on it a little bit. That song is very personal to you.
Mm. It brought me out of a really difficult place, being a survivor of gender-based violence, having to struggle with those things, and so Stronger, it brought me out of that place. Even when I was in that place, Stronger came about, and it was like, you are stronger, you can do it. And so the reason behind my inspiration for music is truly God. God
Mm.
inspires my journey. God's word guides me. My husband inspires me. The people around me, and obviously words are important to me. So kids are gonna sing your song, adults are gonna sing your song. So when they are singing, they might as well speak positivity. They might as well speak the word. They might as well speak. I might as well speak into their lives, so that it can be a long thing that they can speak over themselves. So I think, yeah, but on that's me.
But I want to stick with that just a little bit longer,
Mm.
not to delay it too much. But for me, when I look at you and the way you speak, that can only be God, because it wasn't just a summer soul story, man.
Yes.
This was deep.
Yeah.
And when I look at it, if you ever get the privilege to meet Marsha, then you will see this lady always smiling, always adding something to somebody else. But behind that story, I don't know how you get out from all of that. That GBV story,
Mm.
the gender-based violence story, and then we see God's light shine on you so brightly. And then talking about that, that's a good segue to
Yeah,
what we're
yeah,
doing today.
definitely.
Hey, lig my op. We're gonna get into
Yeah.
all of that.
Yes.
But just in terms of what inspires you, besides not telling your story
Mm.
and uplifting other people, when you listen to music, what is it that just gets to you? That just uplifts
Yeah.
you?
I don't know what it is, but music just it just makes sense. It just feels right. I hear everything, so I'll hear the words, I'll hear how the format of the song must be, I hear the bass, and I hear the drums here. So everything, I don't just listen to the song because I have to listen to the song. I
Mm,
listen to the words, I see who's the person singing the song, where do they come from, why are they saying these words. So it's everything for me all around is music, and so when it all comes together, it just makes sense. I don't know if I'm making sense,
mm.
if you understand what I'm
Sounds
saying.
like Marsha is a student of a genre and a craft, and I like that because
Mm.
that tells me that you want to improve and you want to take whatever you do even so much further. And I've seen that for myself. Listen, let me tell you something about Marsha. I know her personally, of course, very humble person, eh? And the one thing that I enjoy about her is that she's teachable. Even this particular song I received from her months ago,
Mm.
and just to I must give an ear to the song.
Yes.
And I said, don't touch anything on the song. I enjoyed the song from the get go,
Yeah.
but it wasn't ready to be released. It's ready to
Mm.
be released now. Why
Yes.
now, particularly?
Now because the time is right and the Lord said so. At the time, all these things weren't in place and the timing was off and everything was happening, and so now is just the perfect time for me to release this out
Yeah.
into the city, into the world, whoever
Yeah.
needs to hear it.
I was just asked, don't tell my pastor, don't tell your brother. So I must not keep secrets. It's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
I couldn't say anything.
Yes.
I received the song. I think it's a quiet song.
Uh,
I'm just gonna stay quiet. So I kept your secret, by the way.
Thank you very
Hashtag
much.
just saying. Have you heard the song
Yes,
before?
they did. I
Okay.
actually had a secret listening session and I played it for him and he was like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one. That
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, yeah. Got the fantastic musical sense, and I
Mm.
think maybe it runs in the family.
Yes.
But we're gonna get to this track. Hy lig my op. So listen, this is it says hy lig my op in
Yes.
Afrikaans, but die song begin nie so nie. It starts
Yeah.
in English and okay,
Yeah,
wow,
what's happening?
wat gaan hier aan?
Yeah, no, I left my op, I wrote it last year in 3 days because I had writer's block at the time. And then Adrian was like, no, 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 we're not going to have writer's block. I'm taking you on a retreat. And we went away and he made me sit and write songs because I just wasn't creating at the time. And then I left my op came to me. I heard the bass, I heard this and I heard that, and everything just came together. And when I rehearsed with the band, we had to literally play it off of the ear and say, okay, I'm hearing this bass line, I'm hearing this drum line. And then when we got into studio, everything just literally like a puzzle, like a piece, it just came together. And when I heard the song being played back, I couldn't stop smiling. Adrian was laughing because he was like, what's a writer's block, Steve? Because, he could get me out of that funk because he says you must listen to music that that reminds you why you do what you do or why
Yeah.
you love doing music. And that's what I did, and that's how I just got the spark of creation. And then I love my op came to me, but it's also connected to stronger because now that's my part too,
Yeah.
because now it speaks about, okay, you've healed now, you've done all of those work, that work, and the Lord has worked with you. So now it's time to move forward, now it's
Mm,
time to move on, now it's time to feel worthy again because the Lord made you worthy. The Lord lifts you up. The Lord is the one that is going to carry you through your darkest times. And when you come out of your darkest times, don't forget where you come from. But now you have to help others because they might be now in that dark time. And so I love my op is just a reminder that the Lord sees you, the Lord hears you, and now from moving on, He's gonna keep it because
yeah.
there might be triggers, there might be certain things that maybe reminds you of that time. But when you listen to the words, Hy lig my op, jy is waardig, Hy lig my op, die Here hou jou in sy hand, like yeah, those are just the words that the Lord told me that I heard, and then I just put it in a song, and I was like, thank you, Lord. I love my op it is. So that's really
It's quite a
yeah.
funky song. Also in line with Stronger. It's very vibrant. It's a song that I think is relatable to a lot of people. Is it important to you to be relevant and to stay relevant in
Mm.
terms of those you want to serve?
That's definitely true. I was telling someone the other day, I just mortify my songs in my own way. I take all
Explain Marsha. Explain to people
Your
what that
Marsha
means.
pie would just be taking lots of genres and just putting it into one thing and just making it my own. So that's what I did. Like I say, I hear different sounds when I'm creating. So, the reggae theme popped out and then
Yeah.
the words, the gospel came through and the word and then R&B and soul. So everything I just put together and then it just made sense. And I was like, yes, I'm going to go
Uh,
with this sound.
yeah.
And that's how it came through.
But also, there was a day you went to that garage slash shopping center there in Kells River, and
Mm.
then there was something happening that was happening to you. You saw yourself on the screen there with your
Yeah.
video. How was that?
It's always surreal to see myself on the big screen wherever, be it online or in the garage at Alto Towers, seeing my song play. It was really humbling and very surprising and shocking. I actually don't like to watch myself because I cringe always. But then I was like, okay, the words and the purpose of the music that I do. And it was really a special, very special experience that I will never forget.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
And Stronger, how far did that song go on our top 20, by the way?
I think it was number one,
Number
if I'm
one.
not mistaken.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling that this song might.
Ooh,
Hey, lig me op.
yeah,
Yeah. Listen,
yeah.
I don't want to say anything because
Okay,
if people say
yeah.
I've got nothing to
Yes,
do
yes,
with it,
yes.
but I like the song. I think the
Yeah,
song is going to do well. I think it will eventually end up
I
a
think
very
so
very
too.
high. Yeah, I
Yes,
like that
I
confidence.
agree.
I like it. I like it.
It has
Somebody,
to.
yeah. Why do you
It
think?
must.
Yeah, man. I'll die labor of love. Pauline Diamond says, my girl that, not sure who
Auntie
Pauline.
Pauline,
Oh,
Auntie
Auntie
Pauline.
Pauline. Because die ek is die mense so stil. Of luister hulle maar net
Nee, dis van Chakana. Auntie Pauline is
Oh,
van Chakana
maar nou
nou.
vra ek nou waar is die ek is die mense? Is
Hulle
hy nie jou
seker
family nie?
somewhere.
Nee, hulle is nie lekker mense nie. But also just back to the song though. I don't know if you want to encourage somebody. I know now you said this is the follow up to Stronger.
Mm,
So you have healed and now you're moving forward. Actually, before we get there,
yes.
let me ask you about because you come now put out two songs.
Mm,
I think three songs. I look
okay.
at so we must not need more music. I see internet is almost coughing in the other side there. Talk to me about more
Yeah,
music.
I know what he wants me to say, and I'm gonna say it. So today was now the release of I Lig My Op, no? The
Mm-hmm.
23rd of February,
Uh-huh.
grand opening and everything.
Yeah.
So this is actually now my lead single from my very first Afrikaans EP called Gereed.
Yeah.
So my EP is coming out on the 1st of March. That is like in 7 days. That's next week Friday. So you have another celebration that you are all gonna celebrate with me. So Gereed, basically my EP is about gereed, being ready. For the English listeners, gereed means ready. Don't
Yeah.
worry, I also had to learn. I'm still learning Afrikaans, but we're getting there. And so gereed, just speaks about the Lord preparing me to be ready for a new season.
Yeah.
So now that the healing has taken its place, now that the transformation and the word and all of those things has fallen where it must in my life, now it's me moving forward, moving into a new season where God is saying, get ready for the new things, get ready for your new season. And so Gereed just speaks about me stepping into that season with the Lord, where I'm just trusting that the Lord is going to take not just me but my husband and I to a new level, to a new place, to a new season, because we done crying now. Ons is nou moeg gehuil en
Yeah.
moeg alles and everything. So now the sun has to shine. The
Yes.
Lord's word says that he can do the impossible for us, and there's so many things happening around us and so many things that people are going through, but we must remind them that it does get better. Joy comes in the morning, and I haven't experienced joy in a very long time, and the Lord is taking me now through this joyous occasion, through this joyous time that I'm in. So I'm experiencing joy again, I'm experiencing smiling, I'm experiencing the love of the Lord, and this new season. So gereed, that is all of all of that, if I can put it in a nutshell, that's what it is.
You know, I know that it will happen for you because God's word is so clear and it's so true. Because I've seen you do it for others, and God says, He or she who
Mm.
refreshes others will themselves be refreshed, and that thing is going to happen for you. In fact, you're inspiring some people. Yeah, it's such an inspiring interview. My daughter is an aspiring musician and hears music the way you do.
Mm.
Hears instruments, beats, and stuff. And when
Yes.
us normal people like us are simply
Oh,
able to love the way the song makes us feel. And
yes.
I think that's important. We've actually with your church we've once had a artist connect.
Yes, I
And
remember.
for me, the one takeaway was, and I wanted to say it to some of those artists there, it's not about so much the stuff that you understand and the technicalities and also your fellow
Mm.
musos and stuff. For
Yes.
me the consumer, if
Mm.
I get it, then you've done your job.
Yes.
And so for me, if I don't know what
Mm.
chords or what
There we
keys or
go.
what, I don't have to know this thing. But if it
Exactly.
makes me feel some way or other,
Yes.
you guys have done your job. So well done to you.
Thank
In
you.
actual fact, let me quickly just see if your peeps are here.
Well, Marco, we as EKC, Vanessa, really, really very proud of Marsha.
Ja, hulle vat baie lank om hier te kom.
Hulle is hier.
Ja, julle moet hier kom soos donder weer mense om vir julle fancy hou hierso. Okay. I almost don't want to let her go. Sy kom van ver af
Yeah.
om die Here te dien.
Amen.
And I'm so excited about this song. And you know what I love? The fact is I get to do it first, man.
Exactly.
Ek is mos daai types.
It's special.
Ek is I'm very competitive.
Yes, yes.
Just like you say, you want to go all the way to number one.
There we go. I'm with you.
The Candace Lee,
My sister.
Alexander. She's super proud, Marsha. And yeah, I'm gonna get to that song. So you ready?
I'm so ready.
Are you ready for the world to hear your
Yes,
song?
please. Let's
Okay.
do this.
Just your 1 minute encouragement to those listening.
Getting to this place wasn't easy. Sometimes we give up on our dreams and we think it's not achievable, but through God, He's the one that is going to help you achieve your dreams. So I would just say to the person wanting to follow their heart's desires, their dreams. Just give your plans to the Lord. Sometimes we forget about God so much because you're busy like ticking off things and making a list and all of these stuff. But give it to the Lord in prayer. Give it to God and tell Him this is what I would like to do, and leave it with the Lord, and the Lord will sort it out. And then just keep doing what you are doing. Just keep going. Keep creating. Keep making music. Whatever it is doesn't just need to be music. There's many other things that might be on your heart to do, but the Lord will guide you in all that you do. So thank you to EKC, Attica Fair Crescendo, Adrian Botma, Gershwin Kun. I'm gonna miss names now, but thank you to every person who has supported me in my journey. Thank you to everyone who's listening, and to CCFM and to Marco. Thank you for having me here today. I really appreciate this platform and this opportunity, and I don't take it lightly. So thank you for believing in me. Thank you.
A really special human being, this Marsha, and I'm glad I know we Muscata because and Delisa says congratulations, Marsha, to many
Oh,
more.
thank
God bless
you.
you. And this one I think is very personal to you as well. It says, "Hello, that song, Stronger, brought me through my cancer journey. Very proud of you. Mommy loves you. You go,
Thank
go."
you. Oh, mommy. Hello, mommy.
And then there's one more. I think it's Uncle Paul. Let's quickly go here.
Yeah.
Pastor Marco, die eysterpen van die Here,
Hey.
ons begroet u,
Glory.
in die naam van Jesus Christus. Ek weet u het vele name, jy is baie in die voorbetaal u.
Die Here weet. Die Here weet.
Onze dochter Dani se studio vir Marsha.
Mm.
Mm, mm.
Mm. Uncle Paul, Pastor
Uncle
Paul.
Paul, even if I didn't invite her, ek so seker sy sal herself invited. Maar sy's 'n lekker mens. Listen, let me know. So I love the song when I heard it
Yes.
first time. She loves the song.
Same,
She
love
even
it, love
surprised
it.
herself with the song.
Yeah.
Let me know. Let her know what you think
Yeah.
of this song, of course. It is called Hey Lig Me Op.
Yep.
Julle gaan dit enjoy. But let me know what you think of it. Marsha up next with a brand new single. It's called
Woo.
Hey Lig Me Op. Right here on CCFM.
Hi, this is Marsha, and you are tuned in to
Wow.
LTC with Marco Jacobs on CCFM 107.5.